So this is Mr. Aloy's Mr. and Mrs. Wright, episode 3. Remember that we have a couple, Wendy and Chuka, Mr. Chuka. Yes, and Mr. Chuka is out of job for now, and so Wendy, the wife, is the one taking care of the bills in the home. So one of the days, remember that they are Mr. and Mrs. Wright. In all of their arguments, in all of their discussions, Wendy stands on her right, while Chuka stands on his right. There is no compromise, nobody agrees to the other, and that is how they have been living. So, in one of the scenes, Chuka's pride has gotten to this point where he says to his wife that he's not hungry. Somebody who has been at home from morning till when the wife returns from work, and the wife prepares something, dinner for them to eat, and he says he's not hungry. And somewhere in the middle of the night, he tiptoes from the room, to the kitchen to go get his food, and his wife follows suit. And at a point, both of them meet each other, and wow, how that the mighty has fallen. So your pride is what you were servicing that made you to say that you are not hungry. On another occasion, the wife returns from work and sees Chuka with two of his friends. She calls them never do wells, because as long as the husband has been in the situation of joblessness, unproductive, this and that, those people have done nothing to help the situation. Okay, Wendy gets sick and the husband couldn't help. In fact, they were shouting on top of their voices when one of his colleagues walks in. And Wendy tells her that she can't even leave Chuka because her family rather has instructed her never to leave Chuka, because Chuka saw her through school and then has helped his family prior before his downfall. In fact, it's a whole lot, right? But just know that there is no agreement. In fact, there's a particular scene where Chuka decides to help out. Oh, the wife has been saying, "Can't you help me? Can't you help me? This one and that one." So on this occasion, Chuka decides to help out, and guess what? He buys all the things that his wife wanted him to buy, but bought a small fish. His wife could not even appreciate the other things that he bought. She capitalized on that fish and made a nonsense of Chuka's effort. And there is something I wouldn't want to forget in this episode, is that Chuka goes to the gym and sees a beautiful young lady, and he's already eyeing her, and he's getting close to her, and they're going to have a discussion. Wow, who knows what is going to happen next? Remember, this is Mr. and Mrs. Wright, episode 3 by Mr. Aloy, a review. I am doing a review to help you appreciate the movie more. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.